Hey, what's up, guys? Jonathan here with Florida Turf Pros. Where are you getting your clients from this year, okay? If you are not kind of keeping track of where those clients are coming from and you're just trying to remember this all in your head, I want to show you a little system that I use that may be a benefit to you. It certainly is helpful for me whenever I go to invest my marketing dollars next year. So I'm going to pass it along to you, and if it's beneficial for you, then just let me know. But it's something that really helps me out, okay? So here's what I do. I like the keep it simple, stupid method. I just like something very basic. This is very archaic, guys, but it works for me. Anytime that I get a new client, I just go to the notes section of my phone and then I will write down the client's name, where they came from, okay? I'm sure there's more sophisticated ways to do this, but that works for me. I can stay on top of it. I get a new client, I write their name down, and I write down right beside their name where they came from. Word of mouth, website, social media, and I just keep track of that. So what I have done is I have taken all those clients that I've got this year and then broken them down into some categories, and I'm going to give you some percentages for my business as to where my clients are coming from, and that lets me know where I'm going to spend my marketing dollars. You may have different categories, different percentages, but at least it'll get you thinking about how to start investing money into marketing with a tactical approach rather than blindly throwing money to anybody that calls you, like Home Advisor, Yellow Pages, Facebook, or whatever, okay? So, okay, let's jump right into it. First thing, guys, where do you think that 58.8% of my business came from this year? If you guessed website, SEO, you're absolutely right. That's almost 60% of our business this year came from our Google business listing tied into our website, okay? So people type in lawn care, your city and state. You need to be ranking in there, not just some website that's thrown together haphazardly, but a website that is good and ranking 60% of our business. Guys, we couldn't operate without a website that was generating leads for us consistently, okay? So 58.8% came from our website, all right? What do you think generated 21.6% of our leads? Word of mouth. That is huge, and the reason it is because that is almost, the cost for that is almost non-existent. But what you have to do in that situation, you've got to actively ask your clients for reviews, referrals to their friends, family, and neighbors. If you're doing that and are consistent with it, that is, in my opinion, it's probably the biggest bang for your buck right there, because it's almost like you're gaining clients for free. That is huge for us, is word of mouth, okay? You have to do a good job and provide good customer service, and people will refer you to their friends, their families, and neighbors, okay? So the third thing, what do you think accounted for 9% of our business? Postcards. All right, so postcards, and you think, Jonathan, well, 9% of your business, you harped on, doing postcards and getting out there and putting them out and being consistent with it, and you only got 9% of your business from postcards. Why postcards are so powerful is because that 9%, why that is so powerful is because every client that I gained from a postcard was stacked right on top of another client. And that built route density, and that what makes us go into a neighborhood and do 12 yards in a neighborhood, 15 yards in a neighborhood, or in one neighborhood, 22 yards in a neighborhood. Guys, having the postcards, that number, that 9% for us at 8.8, what that tells me is that postcard number right there, it's so important that I, as a business owner, what I do with that information, I say, I want that number up. I would like that number to be 15%, 18%. So my goal next year is to get that number up higher as a total percentage for our business. I want more of my clients coming from my postcards. Yes, we only have 9% of our book of business coming from postcards, but that postcard is so valuable that lets me know, as a business owner, I need to do better work on my end to get that postcard number up, because it's so powerful for us building route density. The other thing, guys, social media, 9%. And social media, that was like Facebook, YouTube, just any types of comings and doings on social media. I kind of grouped all those things together, and it accounted for 9%. And the 3% was walk-ups. We're just out doing work, and then client's neighbor walks up to us and says, hey, can I get an estimate, type of thing. So what does this allow me to do as a business owner? This lets me know that 90% of my business comes from our website, it comes from our word of mouth, client referrals, and it comes from our postcards. So what am I going to do next year? I'm going to continue to invest in website SEO. I'm going to make sure that I am really actively asking for client referrals. And then I want this number right here. This is my action item, that 9%. And guys, I'm sorry if that's hard for y'all to see. I know there's a glare, but hopefully you followed with me along this far. That lets me know that 9% postcards, that gives me something to work towards. That gives me a goal for next year. That lets me know, man, I want to get that number up to 15% next year, because that means we are stacking homes on top of each other in neighborhoods. So guys, whenever you keep track of something, even if it's as basic as just writing a little note section down in your phone and just keeping track of where your clients are coming from, at the end of the year, and guys, we're only halfway through here with our cutting season, at the end of the year, you can take that information, and it is powerful whenever you break it down into percentages, and that gives you confidence whenever you go to invest. Next year, I could say 60% of my money is going to websites, 20% of my money is going to networking with clients, and then the other 10% is going to postcards, all right? But maybe I want to switch that postcard up to 20% because I want to bump this up, okay? That's what keeping track of your numbers means for marketing, and that's how it allows you to make good decisions next year on where to spend your money. Guys, I hope that helps. If you got any questions, leave it in the comment section. Let me know what you do, or if there's anything that's in particular that's been great for you, like Home Advisor or Yellow Pages or something like that, if you're getting a lot of business from that. Let me know how it works out and what you're doing to make sure that you are spending your marketing dollars wisely. Good luck.